Hey everyone, this is Ryan. Coming at you with some Starcraft 2 replays. This is my quest to Masters. These are my initial games that I played for placement. Really got my butt kicked in a few of them. Any suggestions I'd greatly appreciate. I'm originally a Quake 3 arena player, so getting out of first-person shooters into this is kind of a little rough. It's definitely an interesting change for me. But we'll load up this first game and see how it goes. Up here, we've got Yermod, I believe. I cannot pronunciate that. Red Protoss versus me, Blue Protoss. One thing I've been watching, trying to figure out is timings. I think I'm getting down the start timings for pylons and my initial gate and cyber core, but mid game and late game I'm hurting horribly. For some reason I just don't want to use robotics bay, which is not smart, especially versus Terran. That's proof why I've lost every Terran match except for one. But here at the minute mark, I've got my first pylon, sending out a scouting drone. I've only had 2 matches that I've actually scouted the right direction so far, so everyone except for that I haven't. Let's see what income is. I'm a little behind on income because I sent out that first drone, and I got my gas a little early, and I don't know what this probe's doing here. Get back in line, start working. If you haven't noticed, I don't cast games normally, so this is definitely out of my comfort zone. But just put a shout out to HD Starcraft, Husky, Maximus Black, and Life's a Glitch. They are some of my favorites and mentors. I love watching you guys. If you see this, keep up the good work. Hopefully I won't suck horribly. Looks like I'm slightly behind on the first gate and on the cyber. Again, this was my first placement match, so I don't think I did too bad. This is actually the first match I ever played Starcraft 2 against a person. And I'm definitely behind getting Bob out. He's just about got Bob out now. He's already got a second pylon on. I've only got a single pylon. He's a little ahead on income, even though we're equal on harvesters. Again, I've got one still out scouting, so. Go to first person and see what I'm doing here.
You must construct additional pylons.
Probably wasn't good that I dropped 2 pylons there. I could have used a few more probes.
Base is under attack.
I did drop double gas on him. Might not have been the smartest move, but it definitely proponed his gas, and it also let me get some base vision. Interesting thing is, all the Protoss I played, I believe except for this one and one other, cannon rushed me. And I haven't figured out how to do rushes yet successfully. The other thing I've been noticing is I think I've been getting my forge too early in comparison to the rest of my build. And I didn't think I was this far behind on minerals. I guess it's because I'm getting a lot more gas there. But I am ahead in harvesters, which is good, even after losing that one. Sending out another scouting harvester to see what's going on in the front end of his base, see if he got a natural yet. I think that was a little early for the gates too, because I'm not able to get enough saturation to be able to pump out of both of those, I don't think.
Is under attack.
Yeah, he's already got 3 zealots, and I've only got 1. A single Bob.
Base is under attack.
This is a very exciting moment as we watch the probe. And that was me putting it in the wrong location, which really sucked because that cost me 100 minerals. Let's see what we got for units up here. So now I'm behind in probes. I don't know how he's getting that many units, and I'm that far behind in probes. I guess it's those 2 gateways I put up in the forge, because I don't think he had a forge yet. Not last time I scouted. Let's check his vision. He's already got his second up, and it's already starting to get saturated. Yeah, no forge. I don't even have my natural up yet. Falling way behind on income. I'm still ahead in gas, but I don't need that much gas. Man, I'm 6 behind on harvesters. That's pretty rough.
My life for hire.
I am here in the shadows.
It's definitely interesting to watch these games afterwards and see where you were really messing up. I definitely recommend to anyone that's in Wood League or bronze, silver, or gold, like myself. I'm currently in gold. Last time I played, I was up to 15 in gold. But it's definitely helpful to look over these and see what you've done wrong and look back through it. Hopefully some of the next casts will be a little more exciting. This is a little early in the morning for me, but I figured I'd at least try getting some of these up and see what's going on. Catching up a little bit in probes, but not in income yet. We've equaled out on saturation for gas. Let's see what we got for units. Way ahead of me in units. I've got more zealots. Or I have less zealots, a little more stalkers, more sentries, of course, because I've had way too much gas. I'm trying to spend it. One of the things I've been doing a lot better recently is keeping my minerals down. But the issue I've been having with that is when I keep my minerals way down, I end up getting smacked in the face by too many units. Because when I need to produce, I can't because I don't have enough units. But I can see he's got a robo already. What's the income looking like? Not too far ahead of me. Again, not bad for a first match. I believe I overcommit here a little too much. If he wouldn't have had so many zealots, I would have done a lot better there. Zealots really did me in. But I couldn't have gotten away from that, so I figured I shouldn't pull out. And there's the rest of his zealots at the Zelnaga. I did get a proxy up. 2 proxies up so I could warp in units a little faster. Let's look at income again. Now I'm way behind in probes. I'm almost 10 behind. It's kind of obvious why I got pwned. Way behind in drones. He still doesn't have a third though, but he's got much more saturation. He's a little oversaturated. I just got to full saturation at the natural. Probably could use a few more drones up in the, or probes up in the main. I tell you, that little bit of harvester difference and income difference makes a huge change in the game. But he's not spending his minerals. He's way... And he could have stomped me hard. 2,000 minerals saved up. And he's got way more than I do. There you go, warping in. A bunch more stalkers here. Probably should have been focusing down the immortals, but again, first game. I did break down the rocks so I could get away. I don't know if this was smart throwing this cannon there, but I figured it'd help hold that a little bit. Obviously it didn't do much. It didn't even take out a stalker. This was a little bit of an overcommit by me. But I did take out... I think I took out all except for one of his immortals. So I figured that was a good trade for what I lost. Again, I should have focused on that other immortal a little sooner. At this point, I am ahead in units, but I'm way behind in minerals. He can sit there and produce way more units than me right now. Sitting at still about 10 harvesters apart. Because for some reason I decided I shouldn't get a third or second, and I shouldn't be producing more probes for some reason, particularly because I'm a moron. Definitely way different from playing Command and Conquer and things like Quake 3 Arena. Brings a whole new element. It's a lot more complicated than any of the Command and Conquers with controlling your units and otherwise. It's a new thing for me to get used to using keyboard shortcuts, because in Command and Conquer you didn't need to. And I don't think they had that many if I remember correctly. It's been a long time since I played that too. Let's check my vision, see what the hell I'm doing here. Oh, staring at an extractor and a pylon. Exciting. So catching up in harvesters finally, but the damage has been well done. He's coming around the back side there. For some reason, I decided to go after him, which wasn't smart, because now he's got the high ground advantage. And that was a horrible blink. I was trying to blink into them and get right on top of them, but it wouldn't have mattered anyways. I didn't have enough forces.
I'm here in the shadows.
I do think I had more gates than him. Let's take a look. Maybe not. He's got 2, 4. He's only got 4 gates. Yeah, I'm running on 2, 4, 6, 7 gates and 3 star gates. I probably shouldn't have built all those star gates either. I saw that after the fact. But I definitely had him beat in warp gates. It would have been nice if I had some more income, because then I could have actually really stomped him pretty hard. Let me see where I was in upgrades. Yeah, I was at 2-2. He was at 0-1. So I definitely had him beat pretty heavily in upgrades. That's probably the only reason why I lasted so long. Finally got my third up. He still is only running on 2 base.
I'm here in the shadows.
And then I make the dumb move to push out here, thinking that 3 zealots and 18 stalkers is going to be enough to take him. But I am finally ahead in harvesters. Finally a good deal ahead in income. I might have actually won this one, come to think of it. And that's simply because he just did not have enough gates and was not pumping out enough units. But if it would have been any other player, I would have been stomped pretty hard, because he just had way too much minerals. He could have been pumping out zealots left and right. He could have been maxed a couple times over. I really did not like that war prison. That's why I killed it. Probably could have, at this point, used 1 or 2 more warp gates and some more probes. Because I got to 51 and I just stopped producing probes. Still way ahead in income.
I am here in the shadows.
Yeah, I think I finally took him at this point because he's got 5,000 minerals saved up here, and he's only at 83 over 132, and I'm 104 over 126. Definitely got a nice little supply lead, and luckily it's not all in probes. He does have an immortal coming out. I should have probably backed up a little bit here instead of walking right into the cannons like an idiot. Would have made it a little bit nicer. I did decide to focus down the cannons to get rid of them and then that pylon. And at this point I knew, after seeing how oversaturated it was, I might not be as bad off as I thought, but I knew I had to kill probes. But for some reason I decided to kill his expansion, but it worked okay because he had way too many probes there anyways, way oversaturated. Killing his probes probably would have helped him.
Fall back to the shadows.
One thing I've learned over the last couple of matches is that Void Rays are very much less effective against Terran, especially if you don't have giraffes in the mix, or Colossi for everyone else. That's a Maximus Black term there, but I love it. You should check out his new video. It's a Starcraft mod where there's actually giraffes instead of what are they called? Colossi. It's pretty darn funny.
I am here.
At this point, I knew I had him. There was no chance, and I think he knew it here in a couple seconds. Can I get a GG? Go back to everything to see what he's running with. Yeah, he's got nothing left. He's running on nothing. I think, after that blink, he knew he was done. I will say I've only got BM'd once so far, which is good. I definitely don't like the BM. It is funny when Hydra does it, but it's not funny when you're playing a nice game and not really destroying everyone. See if I can pull my ranking back up. I don't remember if it shows you. This is current. Again, I'm not doing too well here. I've lost the last couple of matches. Yeah, I'm back down in the top 50. I haven't played for about 2 or 3 days here, so. But hopefully everyone liked it. I'm going to be putting a few more of these up for sure and see what the feedback is. Everyone have a great day, and go watch some Maximus Black, Husky, and Little HD. I think right now, this weekend, they're going to be at MLG in Orlando. But peace out.